Life's a gamble, take a chance in the twilight of fortune's dance. Host with voices rich and cool, share the secrets, break the rules. Martini wisdom flows like gold, every episode a story told.
Greetings from beautiful Las Vegas. I'm Drew Masur. I'm like Depeche Mode in their peak. You know, music for the masses era. To my right is like Peak Cure. You know, like Love Cats. Standing by the sea kind of stuff. It's Jason the Slider LeDuc. And finally, to my left, he's basically White Lion. It's Christian Mental Ward.
When the children cry. We're actually so much.
Oh my God. Yeah, we were in key, off key. That was impressive.
If you're still with us.
Send your cards and letters. Actually, I feel like they should send their cards and letters to Touch of Gray. Because
Yeah, do you want to
yeah.
tell us what's
We-
going on?
we
with-
need
Well,
to-
okay, so first
you
of
want to tell
all,
us what's going on with all this?
yes, I do very much. This is my whole topic. I'm ready. But before we get into that, instead of asking us where the good tacos are this week, you can ask us about the Empire Strips Back review.
And now clockwise.
It's going to be in orbit, baby. Speaking of orbit,
Well,
Star
because-
Wars review.
you have to go counterclockwise and clockwise to keep balance of the force.
Yes.
The Force is not. Oh
we
my
saw-
God, that was last episode.
And we saw a lot of balance this Saturday night.
We
Oh my
saw
God,
a
so-
ton of
and
amazing balance.
The Force was strong with them.
It really, really was. If you guys haven't picked up on this, we went and saw, let's see if I can do this without falling over, The Empire Strips Back. There it is. Or as we're calling it, Naked Star Wars.
We didn't see it in Japanese though.
No.
We saw it in English.
Yes.
Yeah, the dancing was all in English.
Is that Japanese or is this like,
I don't know.
rebellion?
Does that
I think that's Japanese. Yeah, that's kanji.
But like, yes, look, we're dudes. We're middle-aged dudes. We went to go see, a burlesque show, but it was
And we didn't have to. There's lots of strip clubs here.
Yes.
There were.
First of all,
There.
chef's kiss. It was just so
it
fantastic.
really was.
And we bought merch. We got shirts. We've got Wookiee erotica, which is just
It's
so good. Every ad. I mean, the whole thing is done in a Star Wars universe. The cigarette ads, the cigar ads,
And
the booze ads.
If you're old enough to remember finding a Playboy in the woods,
and that's where I was gonna go. It's done in the Star Wars universe, but it's also done in the period of time. Meet me at my camera. See, folks. and Jason,
Meet me
please,
at one.
While we're looking at my camera, continue to narrate about.
Oh, well,
Yes.
So first, you're doing the editing, so people will meet you at whatever camera you put on. So I don't know where to narrate this, but if you're old enough, you remember either finding a Playboy in the woods, or a friend who found a Playboy in the woods, or a friend with an older brother who decided he was done with his Playboys for some weird reason, and maybe because he could buy his own.
Right. I remember finding my uncle's stash. My uncle had that man cave room.
And there was something different about
Gotta be careful, you're gonna put boobies
the
on.
older 60s and 70s Playboys. It was a little classier. And you mentioned the ads. The ads are really what make these kind of unique, is they are very they're very Mad Men.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes,
They're very that 60s,
yes.
70s
I love it.
Yes.
I mean, the letters to the editor, the dear, I mean, just classy. I mean, Ewoks are in there. Girl
Dear Admiral
Chewies are in
Akbar.
there.
I didn't think it could
They've got
happen.
they got the Admiral Akbar, but a girl, but she's in there. So I mean, they got them
I
all.
think
It's
we
good.
call them women now, not chicks, but
Well, or in that case, shrimp.
he
shrimp.
said
leaning
after seeing the show where they take their tops off.
leaning into the 70s.
Yes.
Chick's an error.
But and it's funny. You can actually go back and read 70s Playboy's articles online now because they quit doing naked ladies. Wow, they quit publishing.
Why we all wanted Playboy for the articles, right?
But they actually did have impressive articles. Stephen King, one of his first published stories was in Playboy. They used to have their fiction. They would have interviews. Before
the internet, it was a very enjoyable magazine.
Is on the cover twice. So
yeah, great magazine before the internet, and then everything just became instant. And
yes, no one does long form.
You kids.
Yeah, no one does long form journalism anymore except for like
life.
Sam Smith, but yeah, he's talking about cars. So.
Well, while the Wookiees in the magazine are beautiful, so here's what happened to me. We're going to talk about the journey of my hair.
See, what happened was...
What
Should I
had
start
happened
doing
was,
this again?
if you want, I mean, it's going to get distracting.
We should go this.
we should go opposite.
Nope, nope.
Opposite?
Balance.
No, gummies have kicked
Balance.
in.
I think we're going to freak him out if we go opposite.
Thought bubble.
So we're thanks. So I'm going on a cruise soon, and spreading the word. Getting to be a couple weeks out. Oh, what are you up to? I'm going on a cruise soon, and I told this to one of my friends. Very first question out of their mouth was, "Are you going to dye your hair?" It wasn't where you're going. What are your shore excursions?
Do we get to talk about which friend this was?
I'd rather not.
Okay, all right.
I mean, I have questions, but go on. Not about your friend. I just have questions. Go on.
Oh, yes.
So that happened, right? And then I called up another buddy of mine. I'm going to his retirement next month. And he did the same thing. He goes, wow, man. He goes, you got gray. Missed you too, asshole. Again, I just high quality friends. As you can see, I have nothing but high quality friends.
You're clearly not on the text chain where we figure out ways to make fun of you.
Clearly not. Clearly not. And then last but not least, we were doing an episode. We were watching one of our previous ones, and you were talking about adjusting the lightings because I looked washed out, and I heard gray. Now, Mental says that was not about me being gray. It was about the lighting just being...
Oh, no. It was about your pasty skin.
Well, it wasn't.
Not something I get often.
It wasn't about your pasty skin. It was how your pasty skin was just blending into the wall. There was no distinction between your pasty skin and the wall behind you.
It's just so much bland.
You're basically an 87 Camry LE.
I am just beige, blending into beige.
That can be your new Instagram handle. So much bland.
So bland, beige on beige. So I did what all healthy people do. I went, I'm going to get on the internet and ask it questions, compare myself to celebrities.
Always a good idea.
So you have your own tequila brand now.
Yeah. Watch our outtakes for why that's funny.
I honestly think you should just start with that with this episode. just do that as the cold open before you run the theme.
I'm not opposed to it.
So I'm doing this little journey of what's going on with dudes and their hair.
He
And,
swiped the clock away. We're in real trouble.
right.
hour and a half
So the
later.
first thing that happened is I come across Johnny Depp to let his hair grow out natural and gray for this new movie he's doing called Day Drinker. He looks like a day drinker. I mean, he's scraggly and everything else.
He kind of always right,
Right,
except for first season of 21 Jump Street, Johnny Depp has always looked like a
He looks like he's always on a little bit of something. You know what I mean? He's always like,
exactly.
yeah, I want more
Yes.
scars. But I got to say, and there's pictures here, and we'll try to get them into the episode. If you just Google Johnny Depp gray hair comparison, it pops up because, again, comparing yourself to the internet is always so good.
Always
for your
healthy.
self-esteem.
There is no fail in that
So
plan.
clearly, all my algorithms are now changing, and I'm going to get 900 things about staying young and virile and all that kind of stuff. So to throw it out there, do you guys feel that pressure? I mean, we're all of a similar age. I actually said we were all the same age and commented on my gray, to which I was reminded yet again.
Yet again.
Say
Because
it.
you never miss a chance to inform him that I'm the oldest.
Whoa, look at his jet black hair. Oh, what a dick move. Oh, let me brush away my locks.
We're gonna find out in like 20 years that he's been dying it.
I remember he was bitching like 2-3 weeks ago. He had this sliver of gray. He was like, "Oh, it's so pronounced in the lights."
It was like here. It
Yeah.
was like the Scumpaculous skunk gray.
So I actually, in honor of you, tried to keep a little skunk patch.
Yeah. Maybe next leap will be the leap home.
So your hair looks like my beard.
Okay, so I have
I mean,
I have answers to your questions.
please.
But I have questions of my own first.
Also, welcome.
Question the first.
Yes.
Is this a singles cruise?
No.
Okay.
But I expect single people to be on it.
Well, at least one.
and that's why you consider dyeing your hair.
Yes. Yeah. I'm going to,
because it's not a singles swingers cruise. It's
No. I those are fun, and I might dye my hair for that too. I don't know, but no. This is a standard Carnival cruise. We're going and hanging out for a couple of days on the ocean, seeing some cool stuff. I mean, I'm not opposed to meeting a new lady friend and letting her know from the jump that I might have a French accent and be a little handsy.
Yeah. And you might have
That's a cartoon joke. He is Pepe Le Pew.
That you might have an alias and a burner phone. Question the second: where is this cruise going?
Bermuda. I'm gonna go try to get lost in the triangle. Oh.
Well, it is a singles cruise.
It is
And
now.
we have 70s Playboys like magazines with, that.
And I'm going to bring those with
equipped with pubis.
I'm going to bring them with
Nothing
and
is-
read them by the pool as an attraction. Like, ooh, how sophisticated. He's reading a magazine, but it's also a girly magazine, but it's not a real one. He's intriguing. I wonder what's going on with that hair.
Because then the ladies are all going to be like, oh, Star Wars. Question.
But I just think because it is read like that, I feel like the one that goes Star Wars is another Star Wars nerd, and we'll go, oh.
And that's what I'm looking for, a chick that'll turn blue.
I feel like this is going to be a repeat of when Mental tried to use the idea that I'm a rocket science to hook me up with young ladies. Your homework is to keep a log of how it goes and come back and report to us.
I shall.
That was the day I lost my faith in humanity. And one day we will tell that story and you will cry. You will weep for our future. But that has nothing to do with Slider and everything else to do with all the other losers.
Question the third. Do you have this outfit Johnny Depp is wearing?
No,
No.
because
should.
he doesn't have gray hair.
But I could rock
But
that.
but look at the outfit. Though.
I'd rock
Yeah,
that.
and we're going to cut to that outfit right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a blue suit. I mean, I just need a black undershirt. Yeah.
Okay.
I'd rock that.
Yeah, totally.
All
Black.
I'm in.
And honestly, you should look into, because it's a Bermuda cruise. If you're going to wear, you're going to want a linen blazer. Do not get any synthetic fabric. And you're going to want a very thin, if not linen shirt, a cotton shirt.
Whilst comparing myself to men in their 50s on the internet.
No. While Googling 50-year-old
Drew has to
attractive men on the
Drew
internet.
has to go through out 12 Hawaiian shirts now.
The Walter Goggins White Lotus look. I'm leaning that way.
Which, incidentally,
Walton
Walter
Goggins.
Walton Goggins, what color was his hair?
Not gray.
But you can't go wrong with the Walton Goggins look.
You can't.
No.
I would have gone.
Now
I
those,
would've gone with Fallout.
in as much
I
as
was
I,
gonna say I'd go the ghoul
I would've gone
Fallout.
with Fallout, but
If I'm rocking Walton Goggins, I'm the ghoul.
that's where I'm going. But
the ghoul from Fallout. The gray hair thing, I don't understand it because George Clooney is gray and women swoon, and you've got Sam Elliott, and we've talked about Steve Martin. I don't think women swoon at Steve Martin, but no one would deny that he's not attractive and talented. Who else is out there that I'm
But if you look at
the
most
guy
dudes in
the
their
guy on the guy on The Handmaid's Tale? He's got the full gray beard, the glasses, the gray hair.
Brad Pitt, Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, none of them gray. None of them.
so
None
what these men all have in common is that they are in movies and on TV.
So are we. Welcome to our podcast.
Start naming people that aren't on movies and TV.
Well, I don't. I mean,
Okay.
Slider LeDuc.
Yeah.
Mental war.
Right.
Well, and I
Shout out Jock.
Shout out, Jock.
I have often made the joke. Oh, we have a subscriber to our channel now too.
Shut up.
All right, you guys keep talking while I find my glasses.
By the way, I have no further questions, counselor.
Well, you said you had feedback, like the pressure to feel young, look young.
Oh.
How do you take that in stride, other than just being your awesome self?
I'd just be my awesome self. So for me, that pressure is about being in shape, body, that kind of stuff. So focusing on that kind of stuff. Like so remember when Viagra came out? We were all like in our early 20s, I think, when Viagra came out. And being young Air Force officers, we were around a lot of older Air Force officers, right? And a lot of older Air Force civilians and contractors. And these guys were really excited about Viagra.
Very.
And my thought was,
annoyingly so.
yeah, and my thought was, isn't kind of the great part about getting a little older, like you're not horny all the time. Like, isn't that like a nice break? Do you guys really want to go back to this?
Okay, because I'm not there yet, man.
Okay.
I'm
horny enough,
right? And
that I'm tying my hair to go on a cruise.
The punchline being
horny enough. I don't need Viagra to add to that.
Right.
Yeah, I've experienced no drop in my desire. Now, the amount of effort I'm willing to put into it, no. But I've also, I've been married for 2.5 decades, and I am absolutely certain that if Selma Hayek was to appear in front of me completely naked, I would have a meltdown going, I don't know where to go. I have a routine. I know where to go. I know how to get the job done. And you're new, and I don't know you.
Which, to be fair, would be most men in front of Selma Hayek. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our subscriber is Blah23414.
Oh.
So, hey,
Huzzah,
shout
Blah.
out. Huzzah. Yeah. When you come to Vegas, we'll buy you a drink.
Weigh in on the Viagra thing.
Weigh in on the Viagra thing. The gray hair thing. It's funny that I don't have that. It's here, but it's like you can't see it on camera. It's one or two gray hairs that just show up. I often joke that if my hair looked like yours, I would have gotten promoted one more time before I got out. It was just one of these, they're looking at him going, "Oh, that kid knows nothing. I'm older than all of." Nope. Hair, you know nothing. So
You were too good looking for your own good.
I've never heard that, but thank you. So when this new hair, let me get a couple more of these ranch waters in me. We'll be all right.
I will say that any new hair that sprouts up tends to be dark and strong and thick, and probably growing out of my back or my ear.
Yeah, it's like all I'm getting hair in places I don't want hair.
See, that's another area, like instead of dyeing, but grooming.
Right.
Like, taking care of the extra hair. That's kind of where I put my energy.
I'll get it.
Yeah.
What about you? The desire to feel young, or the pressure to feel young as a man that's approaching senior citizen discounts?
I am deep into senior citizens. By the way, we all need to go to El Cortez because over 50 on Wednesdays, you get 50% off. And
do it.
Yeah, seriously. I have always, I guess I measure myself by what I do, not what I look like. And I have noticed I have to try a lot harder to do things that used to come easily. Like my fitness routine is nothing like it used to be. Yep. It's less compound dumbbell workouts and a lot slower stuff. And yes, I will say this again. I take yoga, and if you're my age and you're not taking yoga, you're missing out because I'm the only dude in there. And B, I really do feel so much better. There's just stuff that doesn't pinch anymore when I move. It's great. So
how do you know you're alive? Wait, isn't that how you know? Like everything's tight, like it's sore.
Life is pain. Anyone that tells you different is selling something.
Am I not getting that right?
Have
I been doing this wrong all these years?
You just wake up and go, there's discomfort. I'm alive.
Usually that's what wakes me. Ow. Okay, I'm up. That and the urge to pee. And stay with me. This is a long one. Every time you have a Super Bowl, with a veteran quarterback and the new quarterback, like the rookie, or he's been in for less than 2 years. And I'll go back to the not Elway, but the brothers. It was when
Mannings, Peyton Manning and Eli Manning.
The Mannings. It was Cam Newton with the Carolina Panthers versus one of the Mannings in the Super Bowl. And you can find this, go through and look. Every time this lineup has occurred, every single expert says the same thing. Oh, the old guy doesn't have the fire anymore. He doesn't have it. He doesn't have what it takes. He doesn't have the energy. It's going to go to the new guy. It's going to go to the new guy. And look at the 70-year history of the Super Bowl. Not once, not one time has the young guy beaten the old guy. You know why the old guy doesn't have the fire? Because he doesn't need it. Because he can look over here, know exactly where his teammate, and throw the ball, and he doesn't need to be fired up about it because he just understands.
Master of his skill.
That. And with age comes wisdom. And I feel like so much of this trying to hide your age, you are hiding your wisdom, your life experience. Dude, you have lived in what, 5 of the 7 continents?
Yeah. It's
Right?
awesome. Yes.
Exactly. You've
I've had a great life. I've earned every gray hair. It doesn't bother me to have them.
It's the tomater.
I just
bit
had a little
from-
experiment, having fun, you know.
It's the tomater bit from Cars
Yeah.
2, where he doesn't want to fix the dent because that dent is life experience.
Mm-hmm.
So, are you trying to attract the person that is not interested in life experience? Because that just sounds exhausting. I just no.
But so much fun.
It's only a 5-day cruise, man. I'm not.
Fair enough. Yeah, and that's where I'm coming from. And yeah, we get it. And it is. There was an old statement back in the 80s that until a woman can be 20 pounds overweight, losing her hair, wearing clothes out of fashion, and walk down the street and think she's the most beautiful person in the world, men and women will never be equal. And this has gone the complete wrong direction because now vanity has crept into male culture, and it's not supposed to go that way.
I can't wait for the day that I take off my Spanx, take off my hair, take off my jewelry, take off my shoes, and I look like a totally different person. And I go, that's right, you're going to have sex with both.
Is that going to be day 3 of the cruise?
Yes, it is. I hope so. I'll keep it in my journal.
With the Star Wars nerd that picks up on the magazine that he's reading.
And if she's willing to paint herself blue, I'm going to fly her out to Vegas.
Oh.
So, on the dyed hair, quick thumbs up, thumbs down, and we'll get to other topics.
You shouldn't have done it.
Yeah, I don't care for it in the beard.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not saying this to be mean.
No.
Or did you do it?
Yeah, I did.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I a little just for men. I did the thing. I mean,
And to your credit, you didn't do it stupid. Like, it's not
I'm not
jet
going
black.
jet black. Look, I'm not going to try to look like Gene Simmons and go, I'm 90 years old
Yeah,
and
my-
I have jet
my
black
wife-
hair.
But that's what I want.
My wife's uncle, he was older than her dad, and he still had jet black hair.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, her dad, full head of gray hair,
Right.
kept it back in a ponytail, always had a cool beard. You want to see 40-year-old divorcees go straight into Pornhub mode? Have him walk in, because they
Yeah.
would throw themselves at him. Her
Get
cousin,
got that most interesting man in the world look.
that was it. And you, Gray, you do kind of have I'm not the most interesting man in the world, but
But I'm a good time. I'm a good time.
We're neighbors, and I'm top 10.
Yeah. Top half of the middle third, baby. We're a good time.
Other comments aside, it looks good.
Thanks.
It looks
Yes, you did. If you're going to dye your hair, you did it the right way.
good. It looks good.
Well, thanks. Appreciate that. All right. Well,
And in 10 years, when I'm dyeing mine, please bring this episode back up and mock me until I have a nervous twitch. Oh.
we'll see if it looks any different on camera.
You said you had a thing. I see folded papers over there.
Oh,
thing.
yes. Bring it.
I have a thing. It's kind of fermental,
Oh, no.
but Drew, feel free to join in.
Me and my new hair.
Which is also what the girl's going to say to him on the cruise. I've got this, but feel free to join in.
Yeah. You like racing, right?
A little bit. I've been known to race a car.
Yeah. Formula One is searching for interested Southern Nevada residents who want to serve as marshals for this year's Las Vegas Grand Prix.
Yes.
What's a
Now,
marshal?
you have served as a race official before.
Yes. I've got a dozen friends who have done that
Yep.
in here,
Tell us what a
Miami.
marshal is.
They are literally the people at appointed points along the track that wave flags. Depending on which marshal you have, you will have a station chief. Usually they want someone that's had a few races under their belt. You have someone who waves the flags. So you will get a call, station 13, wave your yellow flag, wave the debris flag, wave the passing flag, whatever it takes. And then you have the recovery personnel that are actually out onto the track, grabbing things and pulling them off as the cars go by so that they don't do that. So that the cars don't run over it.
Is that something you would want to do for F1?
Not for this track, no.
Why not?
Because I want to go watch the race instead. Okay. And it is an excellent vantage point. But if you are functioning as a marshal, you're not supposed to be watching the race. You're supposed to be watching your assigned section of track. And every racer in the world, you'll see it on the back of race cars. It says, "Thank you, corner workers," all that kind of stuff. Every racer loves people who flag and work races, not just Formula One, but your amateur races, because it can't happen without them. And it's a dying art, because there was a school that you used to have to go to in Lake Erie, the Lake Erie Communications Flagger School. And that was like how you got certified. They have their own sign language where it involves numbers as they count down. They do that. Actually, the one you're looking for on that one is that, they'll say car 53, dickhead.
I thought we were doing unicorns.
I'm
just surprised 53 wasn't.
Yeah, I know, because you have to be able to communicate from hundreds of feet, so they won't see fingers. So you have to. It represents series of numbers. These are your even numbers. These are your odd numbers. Roll back. You need, and then right now you have to be able to communicate with large hand movements on this one. So I've been sent that before. My buddy Jim, a friend of mine, Wendy, my buddy Ken Kodak was here a few years ago, and he did the inaugural F1 Grand Prix. It's, God bless every one of them. It's not something I want to do, but if you're even remotely interested in racing and you want a free weekend in Vegas or Miami or Austin, that's the way to go.
Now, you had a question.
I did. So while flaggers are very cool and valued, and I don't know a lot about racing, so I'm asking not to diminish anyone.
No.
Why don't they just have lights in the cars and go yellow?
Which that's the future, because no one's getting trained to be flaggers anymore. There's a company called Flagtronics. A few years ago, I ran the 25 Hours of Thunderhill, and we were required to download an app and have it on our phone. And as you got to sections, it would tell you that when administered by someone who knows what they're doing. So you have to have a race official, a safety official that knows how to turn on the various spots and knows when it's appropriate to do so. It can be effective, especially for night races. The High Plains Raceway, especially at night, they actually just have large LEDs located at all the corner stations, because the corner workers can't see. So there's not a lot that they can do on those. And that's great. And it's filling in the gaps. But at one point at High Plains during a 24-hour race, a car had a mechanical issue. It lost electrical power. It went safely pulled off the track and went off the track and sat there. And rule number one, if your race car breaks down, don't get out of the car unless it's on fire. And if you get out of the car and it's not on fire, set your car on fire.
I'm seeing Ricky Bobby right now in my head.
Exactly. So they sat there for the better part of like 45 minutes, and no one saw them because there was no one in the corner stations, and the car had no electrical power, so it wasn't illuminated. So they got out and safely walked, not around, through the track, but off the track to the road, and then through the entrance, and then came over into the safety office and said, "Hey, my car's been broken down for about 90 minutes. Could you please send a tow truck?" So you're going to lose something when you go from humans to the automation, but
sure. But technology's coming everywhere, man.
Because the humans aren't doing the jobs. This is the same thing that's going to happen to every McDonald's you walk into. You're not going to give your order to a person. You're going to have to do it on a touchscreen.
Humans are flawed. You know, we're going to get to, the strike zone, all this stuff. Tennis, all of it. It's all going to get automated.
Humans are flawed, but because they are capable of thinking out
so much.
They're capable of thinking outside of zeros and ones. You're going to lose something to it. But that is the future, and we all know it's coming. We just don't like it.
So before we wrap it up, tell us about some of the race officialing you've done. Because I know you've done some cool and funny, hilarious race officialing.
All right. So if you watch my other channel, Everyone Racers, I run a lot of races with an organization called the 24 Hours of Lemons, which is a play on 24 Hours of Le Mans. I will link to an NPR article in our show notes. And I've been doing this now for the better part of, God, I got to do the math.
Almost 20 years.
Yeah.
2008, right?
Yeah. 2006 was the first Lemons race because we were all going to do the race in Pahrump that they canceled. And that organization will still not go back to that track because he's that mad.
Also, it's Pahrump.
It is Pahrump. So yes, and I've been doing it long enough that in fact, at the end of this month, I will be judging the 25-hour race at Thunderhill, which is not sponsored by the National Auto Sport Association because they left Thunderhill and went to COTA because COTA's all cool. So Thunderhill's a much better track.
They had to do 25 hours.
That was the NASA 25 hours of Thunderhill. Just to be smart.
It's better 25. It's like 5-minute ads. Right?
And here's the best part.
You can't name your program 5-minute ads because someone will come out with 4-minute ads.
Here's the best part. Because they took the race to the Circuit of the Americas in Austin, Texas, Lemons is doing 25 hours and 1 minute. Just to be that much of a smart ass, and I will be one of the judging officials. So we look at the technical part and then we class them accordingly. And the best part about 24 Hours of Lemons is we are absolutely open to bribery. In fact, we anticipate it, we expect it. So that's it.
Corruption runs amok.
Corruption is in every race series. We're just honest about it.
So the arms race is on.
Yes.
If you want to do a 25.5-hour race, get on out there. And if you have a really good bribe for the race officials, tell us in the comments.
Oh yes. What would be
I will not read them.
What would be your perfect bribe for a race that I was at? And if it doesn't start with tequila, you're wrong. I'm giving you so many penalties.
But it doesn't have to end with tequila.
It doesn't have to. Usually it does, but it doesn't have to. All right. Where are we at? Oh, we're pushing it. Do I bring mine up real quick?
Yeah, do it real quick.
All right. Don't know when you're going to see this, but this week, our commander-in-chief traveled to Qatar, where he was offered a $40 million aircraft to replace Air Force One.
Multiply that.
Oh, I'm sorry, $40 million aircraft to replace Air Force One. And this is the problem I have with that is even the most hardcore supporters are looking at this going, bruh, kind of skeezy. And this is where I'm pissed off because now I'm finding myself in agreement with Ben Shapiro and Laura Loomer, and that's a fucking problem. And in case you think it's a good idea for the guy to have a free $400 million plane, recognize that it's going to cost $700 million to bring it up to spec. And the final thing on that is the best one I saw was a take on this going, so they like me so much. The Greeks like me so much. They like me so much that they gave me this horse, this great horse. They said, here it is. Have this horse. Have this horse. We'll even deliver it. We'll deliver it to the gates of your city because I'm so great. And it's just the greatest horse. It's the most beautiful horse. It's not going to cost the taxpayers anything because it
would be stupid not to take it, right?
It would be stupid not to take a free...
And the Trojans do such a good job.
To take a free horse from an organization that we have designated as sponsoring terrorism like the Muslim Brotherhood. There is no fail in that plan at all. And I'm not just mad because, damn it, it's Air Force One.
Honestly, man, with all the things going on in the world, that one doesn't bug me that much. I'm like, they offered him a plane? Fuck take it.
I'm just mad that I agree with Laura Loomer and Ben Shapiro.
Well, maybe you can go on a cruise with them.
Ooh.
Do I dye my hair?
What's Laura doing? Is she going to dye hers?
Are the carpets?
Carpets
and drapes. Carpets and drapes.
I love that we think she hasn't.
Oh, I didn't say that.
Carpets and drapes.
That would actually be the thing. She probably dyes the upstairs and leaves the downstairs natural.
I'm wondering if there is a downstairs.
Wookiee erotica.
Oh,
and with that,
send your cards, letters, and pubic samples to Drew.
Don't send pubic samples.
Send them.
That's too much even for me.
Yeah.
It's not like you're going to open them.
No.
You can send pictures. You can send pictures to our Gmail. How about that?
I'm as shocked as anyone else.
You can send pictures of your pubes to our Gmail if you so are inclined.
Jack, do not do that because I had that email opened at work. I don't want to see your pubes, man.
I'll never check it.
Slider checked. Yep, I'm fresh out of fucks. I looked this morning.
Oh, all right. Where did I put the notes? I'm not wearing my glasses. All right. Everyone, gonna thank you for joining us. If you want to agree or disagree, even though we're right, correct our math, even though he's right, find out where the good tacos are. Yes. All right. Yeah. And, in even the undyed tacos, however you want to do that, drop us a line at sincityspin.podcast@gmail.com. You can actually call or text Drew at 702-721-7328. You got a voicemail this week that I deleted because they wanted to know if you were interested in crypto.
They wanted to know if I was interested in crypto, and another one wanted to know if I wanted to upgrade my iPhone or if I hadn't paid my
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you got an invoice for the iPhone, and if you want to dispute it.
Yeah,
that was funny.
So basically, it's horseshit, but they like to call at 6:30 in the morning. So I think Google Phone's going to get turned off.
Dude, how have you not already done that?
I don't know how. I don't know.
All right. Just looking for the little red dot on your phone.
Yeah. We are on the Facebooks. We are on Insta, Reddit, the thing formerly known as Twitter. We're going to get on Blue Sky as soon as I can figure that out. But that's all we have right now. Stay safe. May the force be with you. It's the last time we're going to say that because we're reviewing this show right here. And hopefully luck will be your lady. But if you wind up broke, I hope you had a swinging time.
Thanks for joining us. If you want to disagree or agree, if you want to correct our math, or you just need to find out where the good tacos are, you can drop us a line at sincityspin.podcast@gmail.com. You can text us at 702-721-7328. We're on Facebook, Insta, Reddit, and the thing formerly known as Twitter. That is all we have. Stay safe and hopefully luck will be your lady. But if you wind up broke, well, I hope you have a swinging time.
Well, hot shit. You think I'm not bringing that back to you later today? You're out of your mind. Well, hot